This hair is a mess. I'm changing my hair soon. I can't deal with this. It's like a mess. I cut it the other day and it's still just, it needs a deep conditioning treatment like nobody's business. Like nobody business. That takes a little while though. So, good morning, guys. What is going on? Welcome through. Tap the screen. If you're new, you're more than welcome to come and chit chat with me. I like it when people stop by and chit chat with me. Um, I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I'm not like losing my marbles, whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm like cold this morning, man. It says it's 70 degrees in my house, but it certainly don't feel like it. I'm like, whoa, I'm cold, man. Okay, why is this doing this? All right, let's see if we can't get this figured out. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. All right, let's get. See, I feel like this one's not going to work. Okay, I'm just going to shut this down, like that one down for right now. Okay. Alrighty. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Welcome through. Tap the screen for me like the live. We are going to attempt to get our face together today. Attempt. I said attempt. And then the rest of the day I'm busy working. I'll probably be on this afternoon doing like a workout video. I sat down. I once again like it's becoming like an everyday thing. It's not even that I mean to. I'm like, okay, I'll work for like an hour, and then I'll go live, right? And then the next thing I know, I look at it and I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. Ah! Like, whoops. So I've been up for a bit. I've been working. I've been keeping myself busy. We're just getting live now, but that's okay. So I said, come on here first thing in the morning. I don't know. I love live streaming. I don't understand when people are like, no, no, I don't like doing it. I'm like, what? You don't, what? Like, I don't know. I know it's not for everybody. Some people are shy. I'm not one of those people. Like, if I'm gonna do a dance class, like I'm like online, like, hey, y'all can come and laugh at me. If I'm gonna learn how to do aerial performing, guess what? You guys can come and laugh at me while I do it. Like, that's just that. That's how it's gonna be. Like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I also really, really like it when people tap the screen like the live. What I'm doing today is it's mainly for TikTok because I said I have my TikTok open, but I'm doing 10 roses for another googly eye. Sometimes it gets pretty funny. I like it when they all get going and then they're like, you can feel them shaking back and forth. I think it's funny. I've been watching a chick, what the fuck, right? I've been watching there's this chick and she adopted this. I mean, when I say it's like a baby, like it was like it's a baby cat, like a baby cat. Like she's got a few of them. I guess she found a litter in her backyard. So she was like, all right, what I'll do is I'll adopt them, right? And then, this. And then, so she ended up, she adopted it, right? And this cat is like crazy. Like, low air to see my magic. Oh, okay. There we go. Did it work? When I'm talking, doesn't that blow air? Right? Yeah. But so, she ended up, she has this cat who's like this random cat. Apparently, I feel the same about him personally, so I can't even judge this cat for like liking him the way that it does. Try again, ma'am. There. What are you doing? I'm brushing my hair. I'm getting ready to put my makeup on to get my day going. But so there's like she this cat. It's just funny. It looks like my daughter's cat, but it's like a baby. Like it's like a baby, like a real small little cat, right? And it's like obsessed with him. No, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a random thing that I've seen online. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a challenge continuous. Oh, I'm an ex-smoker. I don't know that I could do 35 seconds. Like people would come and look at me like, what the lady's hairband is AI? Is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was just an airband. Okay. I called you yesterday. Did you? Just try. I was going to say, well, I'm getting into my weird news this morning, guys. I only have a certain amount of time, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. We are doing, I do the weird news in the morning. Also doing, I thought that this would be interesting because I'm curious to see what kind of common misconceptions there are. So I'm going back and forth between doing the weird news, doing uh, misconceptions about men, misconceptions about women. I'm gonna get ready to get my day started. Aw, thank you, Naughty. I appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, every 10 roses gets another like googly eye on me, and once they get going, they're pretty fun. So I said, hi. Have you heard of the myth that women can't get their elbows to meet, but men can? No, women can do it. Yeah, Oh, I don't even know how to say that. Alessandria? There we go. I tried. I tried. You want me to call you ASJ? I don't know. All right. So, welcome through, guys. I love it when you guys stop by to see me. Everybody's more than welcome in here. And I said I am dual streaming. So, if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat. I promise you it's just the other chat, like all that good stuff. YouTube's been really good lately, but I think that a lot of like YouTube is like kids. Hello, pretty. Hello, Shark. Hello, Johnny. How are you? I think a lot of YouTube is like kids. Can you please do a backflip now? No. That's no. Like, but I could just get the impression that. Hello from Orlando. Hi, Gerald. How are you? Orlando's nice. Orlando's nice. I'm not a big fan of tourists. I don't know if I could ever live in Orlando. Like, I was there. Alonzo, good morning, honey. I was there a few years ago, right? Like one backflip, like no backflips because no backflips happen out of me because I can't do one. But like the shit that comes through on YouTube, it's either like it's lots of trolls, like it's lots of like trolls, or it's like random shit. Like somebody will come in and be like, "Can you fart for us?" And you're like, "Huh? Like what the fuck? What? What? Hello, Margarita. How are you, honey?" I'm always happy when Margarita stops by. So I said, guys, I love when you guys come to see me in the morning. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing TikTok. I like it when people go and follow, subscribe on my, and I said, I read every comment out loud unless it's one of those, hey, can you shout out my friend, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm like, yeah, okay. But like, I read every comment out loud because I want everybody to make sure that they I really am on just two different devices. I see a lot of people doing it with Twitch. Like they'll do like YouTube and Twitch, and I don't know with Twitch. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I don't think it suggests the way that like other live streaming sites do, where they have like they're like, oh, because you like this person, maybe you'll like this person too. They don't do that. They don't do that. Start twerking. Start spelling it right. There we go. But you know what I'm saying? Like I just think like it's so it's only the people that have followed you that know about you already from somewhere else that come and watch you on there. I don't know. There's another one they've been talking about named Epic, right? But like these sites where you have to hit like X amount of people in order to go live, like how are you supposed to get the people? Holy crap, right? How are you supposed to get the people if you don't go live? That's my question. Like I said, you could go live on YouTube without 1,000 followers, but you couldn't monetize and tell me who's your favorite artist in the new generation. I'm like a big like I've been listening to the Bring Me the Horizon radio station. They're really good. There's a band called oh what the fuck is their name? It's something like Deathbot. And I've been jamming out to them a lot lately. Like, but yeah, I normally listen to. I like a lot of old school stuff like Rob Zombie and Korn and all that stuff. Good morning, Alonzo. How are you guys? Welcome through. Let's see. Okay, so let's do the weird news in the morning. My pool team did not win last night. Giving Aaron vibes. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Strange news around the world this week. Like, but it's like stupid. Like that's the only thing I don't like about YouTube. It's like you can set your stream to 18 plus, but it's still like with the amount of trolls that come through, it's kids. It's kids. Like that's all there is to it. It has to be kids because there's no way that there's that many full grown ass adults that are just like let's be trolls. So it's like I don't want to talk shit back to trolls on YouTube because it's just kids. It's just kids being kids and doing stupid kids stuff and all that. Oh, thank you, Alonzo. Thank you. I was gonna say Jeremiah. Yeah, guys, tap the screen, like the live. I love when people stop by to see me. Why do you have two eyes on your forehead? On TikTok, I'm doing a thing. Every 10 roses is another googly eye on me. She's fake, am I? Okay, cool. Sorry I'm late for this stream. Was playing RoboCop Rogue City. You do your thing. You are troll bait. Okay. Fred? No, I don't know. AI? Am I? Okay. Hey, Sonia, how are you, honey? What's going on? Welcome through, guys. Yeah, like I'm like I don't know why. Like, do I wouldn't I have like perfect hair if I was AI? Like, wouldn't I have like my makeup done already if I was AI? Maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Do they? I mean, I'm sure there's probably somebody out there that would be like, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me start my off with no makeup. Thank you, Sony. Yeah, guys, tap the screen, like the live. It brings more people in, and I love it. So today, what we're doing is we're doing. I come on in the morning, I put my makeup on, I do the weird news. I'm so sad. Hey, are you still looking for a roommate? Oh, I didn't know I was looking for one. Like to, people hate, fuck all of them. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm not really like worried about the trolls. I just feel bad that there's so many like kids in the world that are like that. Sad. I don't know. It's like I said, the way that I look at trolls is a different way than other people look at trolls. Like I don't get mad at them. I get sad for them, and that's like just straight up the truth. Like that's. I know some people do get mad at them. I've been live streaming for like 5 years. I like yeah. I mean, there's nothing anybody can tell me that I haven't heard before. Like nothing. Sonia, how you been, baby? Hanging in there? Like nothing. But but like I only get trolls ever on YouTube. Like that's literally the only place you ever get trolls. Like even on TikTok. TikTok has like a younger demographic too. But like I don't get any on. I don't know. It's just a YouTube thing. Hi, have a good day. Oh, thank you, Cypher. I like it when you guys stop by to see me. I say everybody's more than welcome in here. Let's see. Let's find a good one this morning. So we're looking up strange news. Um, nope, not this page. All right, we're gonna go to a next page. Some of the AI stuff is pretty cool. I see this guy on TikTok and he will literally like battle people. And they're like, oh, so what are you, googly eyes? Yeah, every 10 roses, another googly eye. But I see this guy on TikTok and he does like, his AI is so fluid. Like he's a real person really sitting there, right? But so then, he goes into battles and people are like, so what do you do for work? And he's like, oh, I'm a penguin scientist. And they're like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, you want to come with me to my lab? And they're like, oh, what, it's in your house? Yeah, yeah, I'm here now. And then the next thing you know, he'll go get in this elevator that is in his house that, like, but I mean, like, you can tell with that. Like, you can, I mean, like, it's hard to see where it picks up and where it ends. But, like, you're sitting there going, nobody has, like, a research facility for penguins in their house. Like, nobody. Nobody does. I lost last night, Sonia. I didn't lose by much. I said I had a good night last night. It was, I didn't play pool last week, but I did play last night, and I said I wish I'd won. My team's in first place position for this season, so that's cool. I don't know that we're gonna be there for too long, but like the people that I play with, they're such great people. Like they are such great people, and they are such great players, and they've been so gracious to me, like so gracious to me. Like they, I'm just like I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. And I said they're all super like awesome fun people to hang out with. So all right. So then we're also going to be doing take care of your health. You're a great person. I have my moments. Bye. Have a good one. But let's see. And I started a new thing, guys. If you're curious and you want to look up like some of my like I've been writing more. So I have a cookbook out for sale right now, which I'm very excited for. I am working on my second one. You can check out my website. It's edgeoftheeasel.com. I have a lot of my art, a lot of my designs, a lot of my stuff up there. You know what I mean? Just a lot of stuff. And then I've been doing art battles like locally. I've been trying to participate in more art events locally, so you'll see me kind of doing that a bit on here. And it's my area isn't very rich when it comes to art. Like to really get into like a cultural scene around me, you have to like go up to Philly, and I don't like going to Philly at all, at all. It's horrible. It's horrible parking. Like you're like I've done shows and whatnot up in there, and like normally they'll have a spot. It'll be like an alley something that's gonna. It'll be like an alley behind it. You gotta like figure out a way to pull in, and then the other person's waiting. Like it's a pain in the ass. I actually, like I said, I always look for like the really weird events. You're so beautiful. Oh, thank you, B. I appreciate you. You sound like what's a yinzer? I don't know what that is. Hi, something. What's happening? I have no idea what that is. Okay. Um, all right. So the mystery behind one of art's most scandalous paintings has just been resolved. It's called The Origin of the World. I've never seen it before. Has anybody can anybody remember sounds like yeah. I'm telling you, Philly's bad, man. Like I went up and I did this show. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. It's an art show in a graveyard. Blah 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 blah. All this stuff. It was great once you got into it, but getting there, whew, it was bad. You know what I mean? Why are lonely single moms taking over YouTube Live? Am I lonely and single? I mean, I am a mom, but I'm just saying, ew, cool. Someone from Pittsburgh? Sound like you have nah. I was gonna say I'm not too far though. I was gonna say I'm in Delaware, so you know what I mean. I got like a little bit of a Jersey thing going on, but yeah. So because they're weird. Oh, okay, cool. But so let's see. I don't know. I was gonna say I went to this thing right once up in Philly, and it was a scavenger hunt through the museum, and it was really cool. Like the museum that Rocky ran up, like the Philadelphia Art Museum, was so neat. But it was a scavenger hunt, so you had to go around like the house, or not the house. You had to go around the museum. You want to come live with me? My poor doggy. He hurt his foot this week, Sonia, and I don't know what to do for him. He just had surgery last week, so he's been up and playing. He had I was gonna say I went on vacation, right? So I went away for a week, and I went to this indoor water park. I went. It was my nephew's birthday. I had a great time. It was wonderful, and right before I left, he was laying on his back, and I noticed he had like a bump right there. So I thought, yeah, he's gonna put his butt right on my live stream because he don't care. But he had a bump, he was laying on his back, and I was like, that's weird. Okay, that's okay. Okay. And then I got back. You do you. These youngsters are full of stupid things. Oh, believe me. Trust me. I know. YouTube has taught me that there's a lot of young people and they got dumb shit to say. I don't get trolls anywhere else but YouTube. I swear to God, I don't. And it's just dumb shit. I don't want to talk shit to people's kids. I'm like, but it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. 100% all the same shit. But so he said he do the weird art shows, right? This one was a museum. You ran around the museum and you had to find different pieces of work. And yeah, guys, tap the screen, like the live. I love when people stop by to see me. And the higher I trend, the more the dumb shit comes in. The dumb shit will just happen. Dumb shit comes with trending. Hi, Blaine, what's going on? But so I walked around and I literally, this one painting, and this is at the Philadelphia Art Museum. So we're talking a major, major, major art museum, right? And I turned around the corner. I'd never seen this one, and I literally stopped right in my tracks. I was I mean, it was beautifully executed for what it was, but it was literally a chick laying on her side, right, in the nude, and she was farting, swear to God, this is a painting. You guys can look it up. Real gorgeous, but thank you, I appreciate you. But those bubble wands, right? there were all these little cherubs flying around her, and as she was farting, they were putting the bubble wands up to her butt. I swear to God, Darkwing, good morning, honey. This is like a real painting, and it's a famous painting, and it was on loan from. Oh, thank you, Darkwing. I appreciate you, guys. What we're doing today? Let's see. What was that? 3, 4. I'll give you it. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say every 10 Pennywoods, I'm doing like another thing, another googly eye on me. So I'm like, don't really have to be 10 roses. Just something. Like I said, it's just something silly to know. But yeah, that was probably one of the weirdest things I think I've ever seen at an art exhibit. Like people come up with some. I mean, it was beautifully executed, and it's a very famous painting. You can go on and look it up. Like it was on loan from like the Louvre. Like you know what I mean? But it was definitely something that made me like I just stood there like staring at it. Like, am I actually seeing this right now? I think I'm actually seeing this right now. Okay, I think I'm seeing. I think I'm seeing. Yeah, I think I'm seeing. Okay, I'm seeing this right now, and then it's like more processing. Like, changes all the motors seem like canvas energy is illustrating itself as like the ego is false. Says to be who we really are. I just think it's interesting to see people's perspectives. Like you look when you look at art, you look into like people's like brains. You get like a little bit of segue into like what goes on. Didn't think it was gonna be all old school. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It was done in like the Renaissance era. Like, did you see the painting? I seen that shit in person. I said I literally strapped in my tracks, and I was like, yeah, it was done like during the Renaissance era. It's not like it's a new painting either. And it was done by like a very famous artist. But I'm like, who thinks of that? Like, who thinks of that? Like, who thinks of that? Like to do that for a I must own a print now, right? But like I just stood there like an asshole, just like it's like the third floor, like the ice, like I swear to God, the Philadelphia Museum of Art's like 5 floors, like and it's a giant museum, like giant museum, and it just shook me. It just shook me because I was like, and I'm like reading the plaque. You know how they have to put the plaque of bullshit that explains like the painting, and I'm like looking at what was meant by and I'm like, it was something about like I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory what it is, but you know they always have to find a way to like fancy it up. You know, like it was just weird. Like I just had never seen anything. Do you know who musical? No, I've not a clue. Dysentery. An expression of the death of the inner soul. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Corey. But this one was literally cherubs holding bubble wands while a nude lady farted. So, like that, like you know, like I'm an artist. You know what I mean? Like I paint. Like yeah. Like what can we get them? Another woman reading. Who's reading tarot? Am I reading tarot? I don't even own tarot cards. Like, who's reading tarot? I'm reading the weird news this morning. Like, where have you seen a tarot? Like, like what? Like, okay, and I said a lot of this shit, Sonya, this stuff that I like, YouTube's been picking up a lot. Like I said, I've been doing YouTube and I've been doing TikTok because, like, normally, like, you're crazy. I certainly am that. Hi, baby, I miss you. Okay, but normally when one gets slow, the other one gets busy, and vice versa. And it seems like people are going back and forth between the two. So I hadn't done YouTube live until about like a few months ago, and that's when I really realized, cool. Like that's when I really realized how many kids are on there because when I tell you, it's like the trolling, it's just not even up to par. You can't, you know for a fact that it's not even adults trolling you because the shit is so stupid. This shit is so stupid, like just dumb. Like, and it's like, it's hard for me to not point out when people are being dumb, like dumb. like dumb dumb. Like when somebody comes in and is like, oh, just another woman doing tarot, and you're like, where did we see that? Like what? Like what? Like so, See, yeah, and that's what, like, I kind of wonder if that artist just did it just to kind of do it and, like, kind of see if people would actually hang it up and here it became a famous piece. Like, and I said it was during, like, the Renaissance, like, off the, oh, Sony, whatever you said, it just got filtered. Off the top of your head, do you know who painted it? I can't remember like, I cannot remember for the life of me, like, but I just remember this painting as clear as day in front of me. Like I said, I turned a corner and I literally stopped right in my tracks, and I was like, there's a, they, but like looking around for my friends to make sure that they can come up and tell me that I'm not crazy. If anybody, yeah, okay, that's cool. Well, so guys, all right, so apparently experts now believe that. Oop! I just knocked them off. I just knocked them off. Damn it! That we'll get. Damn, there's the other one. Okay, well we'll get them put back on in a minute. But like that Jesus used can, the oil, the special comes from a special plant, and that's how he performed his miracles. That's what they're thinking. Hold on, let me dry my face so I can put my stickers back on it. God damn. But so, and I said, it's funny too, because the higher you trend on like YouTube, the more trolls you get. Like, there's some days where I'm like, oh my God, is anybody gonna not be a troll today? Like, and then, like, those are normally the days that I get off, but I said, like, TikTok doesn't really seem like it's doing as many people as it once was. Like, I think people started kind of going, okay, back to there, and then, people had those, and then, like, all that stuff. We're going to dry this so that way I can put my little googly eyes back up on my face. I said every 10 roses is a googly eye. Like, just, like, I'm like, it's 10 pennies. Like, fuck it. Like, I normally don't, like, I'll play gifting games here and there. I don't like it when people sit on their streams and ask for money. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's one thing to play games. It's another thing for somebody to come on and be like, say, guys, how many piercings do you have? Well, I mean, that's a tough one to kind of answer because I might have ones that are still open. But what I'm wearing currently, I have just my Medusa, I have my tongue ring done, and then I have my lip ring. But I have ones in my nose that I don't wear anymore. I have ones in my ears that I don't wear anymore. I had snake bites done at one point, and I really didn't like that, so I ended up taking them out. So those ones are kind of, but then like I still have a hole in the side of my mouth for that one. So they they don't hurt. They're so sensitive, aren't they? Oh, thank you, Callie, buddy. I appreciate you, baby. Let's see. Um, at 2,200 years old, archaeologists may have found the oldest wine in history. Oh, thank you, Callie. Here, let me put a follow back on you. There you go. Awesome. We are following you back like a champ. There we go. Wait, why is it doing that? There we go. Okay. But so it's like, I don't know, like sometimes they say art is subjective. They say art is subjective. 100% I believe this. Something went wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me clear. And then we'll do this again. There we go. Loser, right. I mean, I'm not a troll, so I win in that. Like, most losers are trolls, so just saying. Like, that's the way the rest of the world looks at it, Billy. Alright. But yeah, that's the oldest wine in history. Would you be tempted to drink it? I wouldn't drink it. Like, I would not drink that shit. There's a couple museums I would really, really like to go up to, like the Mutter Museum one day, but I've heard that it's very, very unsettling. Like, I've heard, like, are you a Ministry fan? Not really. I mean, I've seen them before. Like, I used to go to Oz's, like, back in the day and all that stuff, but here we go. All right, we might have to fix this one. Hold on. Something went wrong going live. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this other one. It wants to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Do you believe in Jesus? Let's try this one. Okay. How long have we been on? I said, guys, welcome through. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. Like I said, I dig it when people stop by to see me. I'll be on later this afternoon doing workout videos. Hopefully, I did a workout video, but it was like barely. So, wow. Okay. So the next one. Why am I having issues with that? Which religion are you? You realize some people can just be no religion? Religion's not a giant part in everybody's life, dude. Let's see if we can get this up and running. Hopefully. I'm having technical difficulties. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's going to want to... I said I'm dual streaming, and it's having issues at the moment. So, let's hope that it fixes its fucking self, huh? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's try this one. Wait, hold on, do we do this? Yeah, we did. Okay, hold on. Let me restart this one because it's like having issues, man. Let's turn it off. Your body is a temple of the Lord. Awesome. Mine's more betterly decorated. Dude, just waste your breath. Are you ticklish? Not really. Like, just waste. There's always one person that feels like it's their job to come and minister to people, which cracks me up because I'm like, dude, like if I want it, I will go looking for it. Like, just saying. Just saying. But like, you realize, like, our air is so polluted that you're already putting stuff in just because you're you're breathing air. Like, so guess what? You're already getting toxins. Is that your natural hair? No. Definitely not. I'm actually getting ready to change it on Friday. Okay, I think I got it this time. Your breath smells stinky from the screen. Awesome. I'm glad that I could help you with that this morning. Streams will be broadcast locked in. Okay. All right, come on. Let's do this. It's going to work right. Oh, no. Is it working? Okay. Oh, it is working. Okay. All right. It didn't look like it was working there. Your hair looks nice, girl. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to change it again come Friday. So I'm like it's so dry. We got literally 17 inches of snow here this year. What is your favorite color? I like red. I'm a red person. Normally my hair, that's what my hair is going to be going back to, is red. I don't have to, touch it up as much and whatnot. Like, alcoholic? Do I seem drunk right now? Not bad. I'll try to tone that down for you. I don't know. So like I said, I'm doing every 10 roses on TikTok is like funny that the first stone was thrown by the guy came spamming the Lord. Yeah, it's like an everyday thing. Nah, but alcoholics have the same skin. Okay. These people, they really, like, when I tell you, they really don't know what they're talking about. I mean, they really don't know what they're talking about. Like, different level. Like, it's a lot of kids. And I have to say that is the one thing I really don't like about YouTube is I set my streams for 18 plus. All they have to do is set like a different birthday. There's so many kids out there that have no idea what the hell they're talking about. At all. At all. You know what I mean? Like, all humans have the same right. It's skin. It's all good. I like the background. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Have you lost any more weight since it? I've got like a couple pounds off. I need to get more off. Like I said, I need to get like a good 20 pounds off, and then I'll be back down to like 140, and then I'll be But like I don't feel bad the weight that I am. I just would like definitely like shape it up a little bit. I spent all that time doing all that work, getting all my weight off, and then I'm kind of slowly putting it back on. So I'm trying to like get it underneath control. Let's see. There, researchers in England did a study, and they literally found, Scarface's stuff. They literally found that in every single shrimp tested in England's waterway. Look great. You have a great attitude. Do you? Yeah, I was. I like that. Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually a bed sheet. Somebody drew it. Wasn't me. If anybody wants to go and see some of my paintings, like I said, I have a website. It's got a ton of stuff on there. It's edgeoftheeasel.com. I have a lot more to come. I'm rocking right along. Like I said, I literally work every single day at this point in my life. I work every single day. And you know what? Today I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna work in my jammies. Yeah, because I'm gonna do that. Because why not? No, people normally only see me. I do online. I do virtual paint lessons, which I think a lot of people enjoy just because they can do it from. People worry about in group settings being judged. Pin your website. I don't know how to do it. What's my favorite dinosaur? I would think a T Rex because its arms remind me of mine. You know. I live in my PJs. I normally make it a point to like get up, but every once in a while it's a PJ day. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So they tested Portland, Oregon's water. There's all sorts of shit in there. Oh, I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. Like I said, I live in Delaware. We literally have nuclear reactors like right across the waterway, like by Jersey, and I'm like, I can only imagine like literally being in Delaware and just breathing the air is like toxic as fuck. You know what I mean? Like toxic as fuck. So yeah. I mean, we're all screwed in one way or the other, right? Like, are you ADHD? Because I am, and it's a sign. Walking like that? Walking like what? Oh, I don't have an extra. Adjust your shirt for why? Nothing inappropriate is being shown. Like, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how to search for your music on here. Like, but yeah, I believe that like all our waterways, they had what was it years ago? A T Rex. Yeah, they got the little arms like I do, but they're much more frightening. But I like their little arms. Like, but so they tested too. Like I said, they'll go out and do these things like where they want to find like the toxin. What do you identify as? I'm an innie, but like they go out and they test the stuff, and then they find like there's toxic levels of all. Good morning, Lelandro. There we go. I'm working on pronouncing shit, guys. I said I'm so getting my coffee in me today. Um, that's different. But yeah, so there were all these places like down in like around Colombia and whatnot, like where they had Pablo Escobar's like his stuff. They it started washing up in the water. They were finding like in the jungle like these hidden caches of stuff like I'm like that's you know what I mean? Like imagine the type of shit like they're going to get a glass of water and 0.3% of it is instantly like, you know, substance. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so let's see. Scientists in India discover new species of frog that looks like a pig. I wonder what it tastes like. It's the best water I've ever had, right? Like that's how they should start like advertising Evian is like, well, at least there's no drugs in it. Hi, thanks, Adric. I appreciate Johnny. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. We are dual streaming this morning, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you, I can't get it out. It's just the other chat. I love this stuff. It smells like cucumber. Yeah. Come live with me in Brazil. Oh, that's a hell of a move. That's a hell of a move. I think the women down there are a lot hotter. I think the women down there are probably a lot hotter. I'd be like all pudgy and shit. They'd be like, "Are you? So you're not Brazilian, huh?" Like, you know what I mean? Just being able to tell. Is that, and I wasn't walking around like public in a thong and shit. Like, I don't know. That's what I picture Brazil like. Like, I don't know. So, all right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, I keep hearing this stuff. This stuff is so freaky to me, right? They have found, because, like after there's a war, right? It's not like they go out to the area where the war happened and they, gather up. They're like, let's make sure that we have all our pieces of equipment. Like, let's make sure that they don't do an inventory of like what's been left behind. So, like IED, stuff like that. Like, they're still there. Like, they don't even know where they put them. Like, you know what I mean? They're not going to go around looking for them. They're just like, hey, don't walk over here. But, like, what? Like, okay, so there was now, this happened in Japan recently. There was a whole bunch of World War II era weapons found buried underneath. They were actually doing renovations on an elementary school and found it underneath it. People have found a grenade. I don't want to say the words. You know what I mean? But like they have. Hey, Landro, what's going on? But so they have like they've found this stuff before because they said it's not like the army goes around and picks it up. There were a whole bunch of them in Germany that got uncovered. Like just a whole bunch that had just laid dormant, had people walk over them for years, and thankfully just didn't. You know what I mean? I'm talking to you. Yeah, I've been talking back. Yeah, I've been responding. Have I not? I felt like I did. Okay, so let's see. That really makes a woman want to move there with you. Hey, talking to you. All right. A con man scammed a famed British dairy company out of 400,000 in cheddar cheese. That's solid. That's something I might do that. I love cheddar cheese. I'm like a horrible, horrible cheese person. Like, I love cheese. I'm one of those people, I keep a block of cheese in the fridge just for munching. Yeah, it's horrible. And that, but like, I love cheese. I don't trust people that don't like cheese. Yeah, tap the screen, guys. Like the live. It helps me bring more people in, and the more people get to hear the weird shit that I have. Here's another one that I don't know that I would. Okay. This one happened in China. There was a World War I hand. That weapon. Yeah. I want to date you. I mean, I'm okay. I don't want to date somebody in Brazil, but but it was mistaken for a potato. Found it was in a Chinese chips factory. Like I said, it's not like they go through and they, you know, inventory every single piece of everything. You know what I mean? Oh, we got all of these. Okay, well, we got all these. Okay, like they'll just kind of leave them wherever they are when the war ends, and then people build up around it, and hopefully it doesn't go crazy. You know what I mean? Let's see. Archaeologists have just found the world's oldest cheese in ancient Egyptian tomb. I wonder what kind it is. I wonder what kind it is. I got before some. I wonder how far down the line cheese. Cheese is awesome. Cheese is awesome. Number one melon. Look at them. How are you guys? Like, yeah, I love. I wish somebody had never introduced me to cheese. That would help a lot of like my weight like issues. Like, I wish my parents had just kept me on like, mamas, please. I don't know what you want, but like, I prefer not to be called mom. Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. All right, so let's see. Pablo Escobar. Oh, I was just talking about this. Pablo Escobar, like, they started finding all these, like, different stashes of his around, right? They actually just found one of his submarines off the coast of Colombia. Yeah, that's something. Oh my God. There was a medieval nun who faked her own death just to escape a convent and pursue carnal lust. That's solid. I appreciate that for her. I do. I appreciate that for her. Like, good for her. She was like, I'm gonna be happy, Derek. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy if I'm doing that shit. So I say I'm working today, guys. I'm like, man, I'm like drained of energy lately. Like I have just been absolutely. like running on E. I said I have epilepsy. They changed my medicine, and I'm like, I've been beat. Like I need coffee so bad this morning, like so bad. Okay, so I said we're rocking right along today, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen. Thanks for even taking time out of your day to come and see me. I said I am live streaming on YouTube and on TikTok, so make sure that you follow me on both of those because I like it when people do that. I do. I like it when I have subs, and I just got to the point where I hit 1,000 subs on. Have they had you? I was gonna say it's been a couple weeks now, so it's nothing like and then I still had one, like, I think it was last Friday, but it was like a mini one. But I'm like, dude, I hate epilepsy. There is not a part of me that doesn't hate epilepsy. I hate epilepsy on every single fiber of my body. Like, I hate it, but I'm just so tired. Like, I've never taken one that made me, like, tired. Like, tired. Like that, yeah, like I'm so tired. Like that's the big thing. That's my big thing that's really I've never actually had one where it's like making me fatigued. This one, I'm like, oh, like heaven forbid I sit down and like just happen to close my eyes for a minute because next thing I know I'm like, wait, what time is it? Wait, what time is it? Like I just get tired. Like it happens. Like, and then people are like, "Oh, you seem so." I'm like, no, trust me. I have a lot of energy naturally. I'm just tired, man. And then people like think they're gonna get like a rise out of me on YouTube, like with trolling, and I'm like, nah, dude, listen. I go through shit that people like, you know what I mean? Like they don't even know. They don't even know the shit that I have to deal with. The last thing that's gonna happen is that a troll's gonna get to me about something. That's the last thing. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Archaeologists unearth a Renaissance. We're gonna talk today. There we go. All right. Archaeologists unearth a Renaissance era urine flask at a Caesar's Forum in Rome. Just what you always want to unearth, right? Just what you want to always unearth. Yeah. Like, yeah. It's crazy to me to think, like, yeah, hey, GG, what's happening? It's crazy to me to think, like I said, when my dad was little, like, they lived in a farmhouse, right? And he, like, grew up during the Great Depression. So it's wild of me to think that at one point in time, like, you know how, like, you'll be going to bed, right? And all of a sudden you get the urge where you're like, ooh, I think I gotta poop. Well, you're in bed. You want to stay in bed. You're like, it's warm in bed. Maybe I could go. I think I could make it. No, I'm not going to make it till the morning. They would literally have to, because like outhouses weren't close to your home. It wasn't like it was just in the backyard. They were like a bit off. So they would go and take a light and have to go walk through all this brush and all this everything just to go sit in a creepy ass wood shack to try to do their business in the freezing cold, in the heat, in the whatever, and then go back in and go to bed. So like I think I don't know who invented indoor plumbing, but they deserve a special day. Like they deserve a special day. They deserve somebody to like, be like, you know what? We're gonna acknowledge you. We know that you're not still around anymore, but we're gonna acknowledge you. It's like the best invention of like the 21st century. Like straight up best. Like yeah, what I mean, I can't imagine. Imagine or like heaven forbid you wake up and it's like 3 a.m. and you get woke up with like you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to go. Oh shit. Um, there's always honey pot. Yeah, and that was like the thing that people used to do back in the day was they had like a chamber pot, right? So they would keep it in their house just in case they had to go number one or two in the middle of the night. Well, that's what got the bubonic plague spread so bad, like in England, was people were taking because like it's not like there was really anything that they could do with them. There wasn't somebody that came and collected it or you know what I mean, like anything like that. People would take their chamber pots and just throw it out their front door onto like the London streets. But from having that, like just imagine what that must have smelled like too. Like I wouldn't want to use an outhouse. I wouldn't want to use a chamber pot. If it came down between the two, I've seen way too many horror movies. I'd rather use a chamber pot. Would you guys rather use a chamber pot or an outhouse? I do not. I would literally be scared to death 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, whatever, out in a little shack behind the house, like just to go and no, I don't think I'd do that. Outhouse while the sun is up. Even then, I don't want to do it. Because a lot of those didn't have locks on them. Like, they were just like, oh, somebody will know because the door's shut. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm one of those people where, like, too, I have a very hard time using public restrooms. We're not talking about, like, ones in, like, a mall. But, like, I grew up going to concerts, right? Like, I went to a lot of concerts. And concerts, they use porta potties. Porta potties scare the death out of me. Like, you ever heard like a horror story about somebody that like fell in? Like, why has the Final Destination not worked that into a plot? You know what I mean? Like that. Mm-mm. And then like I don't want to look. I'm not trying to look, but then you end up looking. Like you're like, like, but it's just so. And then you just know it's so much pressure. You know that you have people that are waiting for you to be done, and then it's I don't know. I've never wanted to do like the music festivals like Woodstock. I was supposed to go to Woodstock '94, and I was also supposed to go to Woodstock '99, and I'm very happy that I did not. Very happy I did not. Like 100% very happy I did not. You know what I mean? Let's see, we got about 10 more minutes left, and then I gotta get ready and jump off and go get my day going. So, yeah. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired today. I might end up just like I only have 2 classes today, so I think I'm gonna do my 2 classes, and then I think I'm gonna take the rest of the day and just sit back and like paint and like rest. Like I'm just so tired. Like I can't like sucks, sucks. But this is the wonderful part about epilepsy. It just this one part where it definitely sucks. So. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've read about this one before, but for anybody that hasn't heard this one, I have come across this in the weird news today. There was a South Korean student who ate $120,000 banana artwork because he was hungry. He looked over and there was a banana with duct tape to a wall. So he was like, okay. So he went up and he took it and he ate it. It was a piece of art, $120,000. So then you're gonna have a piece of art that goes bad too. Like, are you supposed to replace the banana? Like, hi, what's going on? How are you? Prolapsed. How are you? Sounds like you've had worse days. Banana and right. I got the hiccups, guys. But ate $130,000 like work of art that was literally just like hello from Atlanta. All right, hi from Atlantis, like the one that sunk or a different place. Like they're not there anymore. Okay, let's see. There was an American man with prostate cancer who started speaking in an Irish accent in the third known case of cancer related foreign, they're calling it cancer related foreign accent syndrome. So you just imagine that. Like, oh, IKG slide, what's going on? Between a plumber, mechanic, and a law enforcement, which do you trust the most? Are they people I know or no? I would say a plumber. They don't really care. Like, I wouldn't trust. My dad was a mechanic, so I'm like, I'm sure that he like rounded up a little bit. Like, the police are just the police. Like, please tell me more about Irish accents and cancer. I can't because this is only the third case of it. Yeah, this is only the third case of it where somebody's gone and taken on an accent because they got diagnosed with cancer. It was like related to cancer. I know. It said it was prostate cancer. Yeah, there's a lot of guys in my area that'll fake accents just that you're pretty. Oh, thank you, Roy, honey. That's what I would have picked. Like I'm just saying, like I've known guys in my area that will fake accents just to right your prostate determines. Yeah, they said it's only the third case of it. Like it's interesting. Like all of a sudden he's just Irish. I wouldn't know because like there's different forms of Irish accents too. Like depending on what part you're from. You know what I mean? There's different ones. Like, there's some people from Dublin I understand. Like, hello, American. Have you ever been to Germany? No, I've never been to Germany. Again, Jack Sparrow trans. Again, boring comments. Yeah. What was the condition called? It was called, what was it? Foreign accent syndrome. They said it's like a rare neurological thing that happens with cancer. Um, should I just kick? I'll just kick the troll out. He was in here yesterday and he kept trying, and it was just stupid. Like everything he said was just stupid. So I'll just get rid of him. He like, I'll get rid of him. I've never even kicked people. There we go. There we go. Yeah, he was annoying. He was in here yesterday, like for like an hour, and just kept trying to troll me. And he's like a kid. I'm like, hey, Lewis. Good morning, honey. What's going on? She's doing her best. I mean, it's just stupid shit. It's just kids. It's nothing I take personally because it's just kids. It's kids just being stupid. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to take anything like personal when it's just stupid kids. You know? Guys, I have a couple more minutes and then I said I have to get ready. Let's see. Okay, so, alright. Um, oh, I had heard about this one too. There was a woman in Georgia who was charged with faking a pregnancy to get paid time off. Like, I guess she didn't think that maybe she would get like I don't know. Like please tell me why do human beings I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah, I do not know. There was a grisly 18th century love note sewn with human hair to be displayed in a London museum. All right, let's celebrate like, somebody being way too it is strokes more than cancers, but it still shows them both. Really? I was going to say, I've never heard of it before. That's literally the first time I've ever heard of it. All right, guys, I got to get ready and go work. I appreciate you guys. I like it. I like it. They said it's only the third case that's ever been recorded. Well, that's what this one says, but there might be other ones out there. I don't know. I'm like, I didn't know it was a thing. Like, all right, Sony, you were wonderful. Lewis, you were wonderful, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. Come by and see me again. I said I will be back a little later on. I gotta get the day started, man. It's just gonna be a long day. So, all right, I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys.